Hi everyone, it's Bonnie from www.bonniestamp.com. I'm here today on Friday, a little later than I had expected to be. I wanted to do this today at 12, but something came up and I had to delay posting my Facebook Live. So I made this cute little happy birthday card yesterday in one of my classes, and everyone really enjoyed creating it, so I thought I would share with you how we stepped it up just a little bit from this to this. I got a big wow factor just by changing the background stamp there. This cute little background stamp is in our holiday catalog if you are unaware of it, and it is found on page 38. It is the buffalo check. So you may have overlooked it, so I wanted to point it out to you because I have fallen in love with all the many projects I have seen with it. I think it's a super cute stamp, and I wanted to show you just how up it just a little bit. So I paired it with this little tree right here that comes in the Rooted in Nature bundle that is found in our annual catalog. And my little happy birthday sentiment is also from the annual catalog. It's part of the stamp set right here. So all three of these stamp sets, plus our note cards, which are packaged in groups of 20 with envelopes and can be mailed in the United States, can be found in my online store. So in case you're unaware where to find all my goodies, the address is right here, the website post address. And this is a little host code. If you would like to place an order with me, please be sure to include the host code so that I can send you a little thank you and a treat from me. And most of my creations are all listed right here on my website. So if you want some more details, you can go right to my website and subscribe so that when I post, you can see it. So let's get started with my cute little note card from class. It's rather quick, and what you're going to do is, look what I did. I'm a little organized. I already wrote down my measurements for the paper that you need. Now the note cards, just so that you're aware, are 7 inches this way and 3.5 this way. And when you fold them, you have a cute little card, right? And I already messed up on my little dimension right there. I see it. Hold on, let me refix this. I was trying to be all nice. It's 3 1/4. See, when you do live, I think I'm all prepared. Not so much. Okay, so again, so this is 3.5, and when folded, sorry, I'm messing up now. So we're gonna just move on, but here are my dimensions from that. My old olive piece is 3 1/4 this way by 4 3/4 this way. I have a white piece, that's my scrap, that's gonna layer right on top. And you can see right here that it is 3 inches this way by 4.5. And then I also need another piece of old olive, which is for my sentiment. And this is 1 1/8 by 4.5. And then my white piece, that's gonna go right on top for my sentiment, is at 1 inch by 4.5. And I'm sure you have a ton of these strips from when you are crafting other projects and you have leftover scraps, because I have like a whole bag, if not a few bags of them. So let's get started with some easy stuff. Let me just move this over. I'm just gonna grab my strip and do my happy birthday right away so it's finished. So I'm opening up Old Olive is my choice. We're just gonna stamp, it's already on the block. And you can see this one I off-centered to the right, and on the other card, I off-centered it to the left. And I'm going to do it to the left again. So we're just gonna press down, and I have my happy birthday. So we'll put that there. Well, I'm just gonna put it out of the way. Gonna grab the tree, because this is a little technique too that I wanna share. I tried it a few ways, and then what happened was I wasn't happy with the results. And this was my favorite way for the results that I wanted. I'm gonna take Cajun Craze and the Old Olive, and of course I'm using sponge daubers. When I directly stamped this in the Old Olive and then did sponge daubers to it, I didn't like how it came out. So, Old Reliable sponge daubers, I just go into the stamp pad and mark up my stamp, just like so. So you can see I'm leaving some gaps here, getting the color on there. Because when I did it straight to the ink pad. It was just too dark. It just wasn't giving me the look that I wanted. So that should be good. Just get a little bit more Old Olive on the edges here. Then on scrap paper, you can just, am I in the window here? Press down so that you have a fall-like tree that's changing colors. Now there is a little framelit that coordinates, just to show you, like so, goes right over on top. And I'm just gonna hurry up and run it through my Big Shot, because of course I didn't make an extra one. Hold on. I did use my magnetic plate just to let you know so that it wouldn't shift when it's on a framelit. It's much easier so I don't have to worry. I'm just gonna close up the Old Olive and the Cajun Craze because I don't need them anymore. And I'm going to grab my crumb cake. Put that up there. I'm gonna grab my lovely buffalo check. And I'm gonna open up crumb cake, just like so. Now, when you have a big background stamp like this, there's a few ways that you can ink up, or I guess stamp on your white paper. So I'm just gonna go around like this. You could use your stamp apparatus if you wanted to also, but for this little piece of paper that I'm using, I'm just going to place my block this way. And I'm going to just place this right on top. And I'm going to take my scrap paper and go like this. Just like so. Give it a few rubs. Open it up. And I have my plaid. We love that. I'm going to close that up because I don't need it anymore. I close up all my ink pads as soon as I'm finished because I can't tell you how many times the wrong stuff gets in them. So, I'm going to bring out my cards again so you can see how this looks just like this right now, which is perfectly fine, but we think it looks much better this way. So how did I get those lines? Super simple, and when you see what I do, you're going to be like, wow, I'm going to make a bunch of those now. You're going to just grab a ruler, and I'm so nice that my volunteer fire department gives me rulers every year. And all you do is line up your paper, and I'm going to use this line on my grid paper. And then I'm going to do this, line up my ruler. And the trick is you're going to take the pointed side of the Stampin' Blends in Old Olive, start off your paper, and go to the end. And then, because you see how it like gooped over there? I don't know if you can see that on the Facebook Lives, but it's not going to have that big, thick mark. And I'm just going into the white sections here, or the lighter sections there. And we got one more. Let's start off the paper, drag across. I don't really think I can get one down there. I'd be afraid I'll mess it up. So I'm gonna make this one just a tad different, and we'll go through here, line up my ruler, start off the paper. Now, I'm already thinking, stamp this with black, add some red, add some green for some Christmas, or even like some bright colors like Bermuda Bay with Calypso Coral. Like there's so many color combinations that you guys could make with this plaid, the buffalo check. Do you guys own this buffalo check? If not, remember all the supplies that I'm using today can be found in my online store. I list all my product that I use on my website as well, so if you need for reference. I'm gonna close up my Stampin' Blends. So now I just could leave it that way, Old Olive and crumb cake, but I'm not, of course. I'm gonna do a little Cajun Craze just to wow up my card. And it's just a simple technique, and I like simple techniques, ones that aren't too messy, ones that are duplicatable, ones that have a total wow factor. So I can tell you right now, though, last night in my class, I showed them the first card and then I pulled out the one that we wind up doing the plaid on. And they come out different every time, because you can see on this one, the plaid's a little bit different. I off-centered it a little bit more. This one is plain, and now this one is a little bit more boxy. So let me just grab, I'm using Fast Fuse because they brought it back, the refills. So I happen to have an old container, so I use that. I'm going to apply that right to the back of my cardstock. Put that right on front. I'm going to grab my note card base, which is already done for me. I absolutely love making note cards. They come out really cute. And we're going to place this right here. So as you can see, I use that 1/4 inch rule as well on my note cards as I do my regular cards. My sentiment is right here, so let's just get this all done. Place this right on here. So far, so good. I feel like I'm going very slow. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna place this right down here. I'm not gonna use dimensionals. Sometimes with the post office, when you have too bumpy of a letter, they charge you more. So I like to keep it on the flat side. So there's that. And then I'm gonna grab my little tree. This I'm going to pop up though. So look how cute, all coming together, quick and simple. Let me grab some dimensionals. I'm gonna use some mini dimensionals for this because this little tree trunk, let me grab my scissors here, just kind of need a little snip. They're a little, even the mini dimensionals are a little too big. So let me grab some of those. I'm very happy to report that our regular dimensionals are back in stock because they were back ordered. So I'm getting 100 shipping notifications right now because I had ordered some because I was all out, believe it or not. Okay, let's grab off these little dimensionals. Come on, the backings. They're being stubborn today. Maybe do my little trick, make a line down the middle. That one popped right off. And here's one more. Come on, it's not coming off. There we go. I'm just gonna place it right here on the corner of my card. Oh, I did forget one, that one. That's a biggie. That's the anchor down there. All right, so we're gonna place that right there. And look, my card's almost done. I think it's super cute. I hope you guys think it's super cute. You have to get this buffalo check. I think it's one of my new favorites. Now, of course, I already tied my bow. I know everybody loves to see how I make bows and stuff, but I already tied it. This is the new, I have it here, braided trim that we're selling. It's in the holiday catalog, right? And all I'm gonna do is make that fast bow. And I'm gonna get a glue dot because I love glue dots. And of course, you just have to always finish a card with the mascara. That's my mascara right there to my card is ribbon or trim. So there's my card, super quick, right? And you saw how it started just like this. And then just by adding some colors with the blends, it changes the whole look of the card. I hope I inspired you today to create a card yourself and share with your customers or your friends. And of course, don't forget, all my supplies will be listed on my website, or you can find them all in my online store as well to shop. And thank you for watching and sharing. And I truly appreciate all the highs and thank yous and all the likes. Have a great day.